Let's go to the Discord phone lines and hear from some of the folks in our audience. We do this on the Friday show. You can find our Discord at davidpakman.com/Discord. That is the place for it. Let's start today with Bert from New Jersey. Bert, welcome to the program. What's on your mind today?
Hey, David, hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Two questions. Comes from the Trump town hall a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
the CNN one. Curious about your opinion. My opinion is, there's been a lot of pushback from the CNN people that, how dare you give this guy a platform, basically empowering him. Most of the time when you hear a Trump interview, he's talking to Sean Hannity, he's talking to Tucker Carlson. It's like Kim Jong-un being interviewed by North Korean state media, right? You're not getting any real substance. The way I look at it, we were able to see him actually push for once, right? And he had to actually respond to saying the election was stolen and saying he can wave his hand and declassify documents, right? So for me, there was value in seeing him having to actually be confronted with this stuff and talk about it. Left me feeling like to see it again, Curious if you thought the same or if you got the same reaction out of that.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. In principle, I agree with you. And there was some pushback. The problem is, and, Caitlin Collins, who hosted it, has gotten a lot of the criticism. I don't know that any single person, Trump lies so much that it's a bigger task than any one person can handle to actually do justice to what should be the amount of pushback that he should be getting. It's an impossible position to be in. And so while on the one hand, you're right, he was, quote, confronted with the reality that nobody in any kind of position of authority has found any wrongdoing with 2020 or whatever the case may be. It really wasn't enough. And his supporters saw it and they were emboldened by how he wasn't going to submit to CNN and whatever. So I don't know if it really did any more good than it did harm. That being said, CNN has every right to do town halls with, they're doing one with Nikki Haley, they're doing one with Pence, even though Pence hasn't announced. It's not that CNN shouldn't be doing these events. It's just really hard to do it justice and do it responsibly.
Right. Yeah. No, that's totally fair. Totally fair. And the other thing I was going to ask you too is for yourself as you're sitting there watching this, right? Do you ever feel kind of conflicted? Because on one side, the man's policies to you are repulsive. Everything about him is terrible. But at the same time, he gives you material, right? And it's exciting to talk about, and it's gives you so much spark, right? So do you ever feel yourself I'm not gonna say rooting for him, but as much as you hate him, part of you is well, this is great. He's back. We can talk about all these things now. Do you ever get that feeling?
I don't get the great he's back thing. I mean, here's the thing. I have no control or say over whether Trump's a candidate. I don't. And I have no control or say whether corporate media gives the guy attention. I do a show. There are always things happening in this country. There will always be things to talk about. And so is Trump entertaining in a very kind of disturbing way where you laugh to avoid crying? Absolutely. I don't feel conflicted because I have absolutely no involvement in the fact that this guy is running again and he has tens of millions of supporters. So I 100% agree with what you're saying, but I don't have any kind of internal conflict. No.
Awesome. Cool.
All
Thanks
right,
for
Bert from Jersey, thank you very much. Great to hear from you. Plastic, it's everywhere we look, and not enough is being done about it. 100 billion plastic bags are used and thrown away every year. Here's something super simple you can do to reduce plastic and help the planet a little bit. Our sponsor, Hold On Bags, is the company making plastic-free trash bags and Zip Seal kitchen bags. They're just as strong and high quality as the plastic bags you're used to. Hold On bags are 100% plant-based and home compostable, meaning they break down in just weeks, not decades. Their Zip Seal kitchen bags come in sandwich or gallon size to fit all of your needs, whether it's carrots or crayons. At home, I put all of my food waste in a Hold On trash bag, throw it in the compost pile. And when I throw a Hold On trash bag in my dumpster, I love knowing it's not filling our landfills and oceans with plastic. Single-use plastics harm the planet at every stage: production, disposal, decomposition. Join the growing movement away from single-use plastic. These products are really great. It's so easy to make the switch. Go to holdonbags.com/Pakman and you'll get 20% off with code Pakman at checkout. The link is down below.